Hi.
I can't touch my mic wire is so shit. I can't touch
The
it.
mic wire.
Yeah, while I was waiting for you,
I can't hear you. Oh, it's all right now.
yeah, it just stopped recording then because the mic wire came out. It's so bad.
Is it the mic itself or the wire? Because I had this before actually.
I've had this every time.
Do you know what? I had this with this, and I just bought a new lead.
I'll buy a new. I've ordered a new lead. Fucking annoying. Right, I'm just going to move it to the other side where hopefully it won't come out. Oh yeah, it did come out. So I haven't got any of that first bit.
Oh, that's good. They'll be gutted. I'll just use your Zoom if it fucks up again.
Okay. How are you?
Yeah, tired. I've got a sore throat and.
Yes.
Why?
Classic Chatterpix.
Oh right. How are you? Did you get a test?
Yes, all negative.
That's good.
So that's why I'm out. I wanted to talk about something. I wanted to thank everyone for their comments about Cockfields, because it's been so nice on Twitter, and I wanted to say something, which is something we don't usually do.
Okay, the floor's yours.
Okay, can I? Yeah. So, feel like an arsehole now immediately.
Do you know when we did Brian and Charles, there was a little issue on set that had to be dealt with and had to be, explained to the crew, and and it was like, I remember Rupert going, I can't fucking do it, and da. Anyway, gave it to line producer. He stood up in front of 50 people and delivered this amazing speech that lasted about a minute. Honestly, there were no bumps in the road. It was smooth, and then it worked its way to the end, and everyone was like, "Wow!" Took that in, and we just looked at each other and go, "How did he do that?"
Yeah.
He covered every topic, explained it clearly, concisely.
Held your attention.
Held our attention. Respected him for a minute.
Respected him more afterwards.
Yeah,
so
and
after
it built to an end. It built to a climate, and it was all improvised. Anyway, over to you.
Well, thanks for writing nice stuff on Twitter, basically. No, but what was the issue? Could you not say?
Oh, COVID.
Oh, okay. So why didn't you say that?
I don't know. Because I remember the day, and it was very stressful. And
Right. So you did an incredible COVID speech, which takes some doing. No, yeah, right. Okay, I'm not going to do that, obviously, but I get quite a big grief on Twitter about everything I do. Even if I get some nice stuff, there'll be someone going.
Hang on a minute. You get loads of nice stuff. Don't pity me. You get.
No, I'm not saying that, but
you get loads.
I get nice stuff all the time, which is nice. We also get arseholes, but I've never had anything like the Cockfields where it's just people basically going. Like,
I now feel like there's a joke against us.
Right. So the industry.
Like everyone's just feeling a bit sorry for us.
Oh, like do you remember we had that thing? We thought we were in a prank show when we got given a series to write. We just kept going, someone's filming us at work.
Yeah.
How diligently they are. They're working on the second. Do you think it's another one of those?
Are you thinking about all the people that haven't sent you well dones as well?
What about 64,999,000?
All your friends in the business that probably haven't watched it, but may have watched it and just thought, that's fucking dreadful.
No, I hadn't. Okay, I've got one particular person in my head now who hasn't got in contact, and I'm slightly annoyed about, which I hadn't given any thought to.
Oh, I know exactly who you're going to say.
Oh, really?
Well, maybe not. Oh, no. No,
Oh.
he wouldn't have watched it.
Oh, right.
No, he wouldn't have watched
Who
it.
are you thinking then? I was going to say. Oh, he never does.
No.
Oh, yeah. But now I'm thinking, yeah, there's loads of people who just obviously gone. Anyway, well, I started off about to say something nice, but
No, sorry, go on.
Well, no, it's been really nice. And one guy got in contact last night and said, so this is why I thought I'd say something, because people have been getting in contact and going, oh, like how much they really like the Cockfields and how it really reminds them of their relationship with their stepdad or their mum, and just how sweet it was to sort of see that relationship. It was great. And then someone got in contact last night and said he was watching, and David really reminded him of his daughter, and he has such a lovely relationship with his daughter, and how positive she is, and blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, oh, it's so nice. So I just thought,
yeah,
I know. And then you wrote on Twitter, thank you, and I was like, God, I should. I want to do something like that.
why don't you do it on your Twitter?
Yeah, I will actually.
Fuck them. Fuck the haters.
Well, there's no haters. Well, it hasn't
Yeah,
been.
there will be when you write something.
Oh yeah, they're.
Yeah.
Well, as I said to you, that thing that happened to me yesterday.
Yeah, there will be.
But yeah, it's been really nice. So I just sort of say something positive.
I know, it's mad, isn't it?
So you're a bit fluey.
I've got my little fucking glands are up. It's just
Your glands are
just
up.
achy. And I got back so late last night.
Oh yeah, you had a late night, didn't you?
Fucking extra time.
What's the score in the end?
I'll save it for the pod.
Oh, okay. We've got a guest today coming on at 9.
Yeah, I don't know who it is.
No.
It's our surprise guest section.
Which we're going to try and do
weekly.
Yeah, I also thought we said we'd do it weekly, but let's see when it peters out.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep.
Well, we got one for next week.
So we have 2. Is that are they coming on Wednesday?
Yeah, I think so. God, I'm tired.
Okay.
Oh dear.
I'm sorry, a bit. Have you thought of having what time do you go to bed?
A tummy tuck.
Yeah.
Have you thought of having a what?
No, I just thought we could factor in a morning nap for you between.
No, it's not that. It's just because I got home late last night.
Right. Okay. What time did you get in?
11:15.
Oh, it's not too late.
It is for me because the kids are up early.
Yeah. I was in bed by 10, saying that.
Exactly. Well, I wasn't. Yeah. I was sat in the terrace. I was sat in the stands, getting progressively colder.
I went to a game. I went to the Champions League final years ago in Manchester.
Did you?
Yeah. And it was a.
Who was playing?
It was Inter Milan versus Juve.
Wow. Was it Zidane and Del Piero and all that?
Yeah.
Wow. You've seen Zidane play?
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think he's my favourite ever footballer, Zidane.
Yeah, he's cream. Well,
Did you say he's cream?
No, I didn't say he's cream.
Yeah, he's cream.
He's cream. What a great thing to say.
Yeah, he's cream. I beg your pardon.
He's absolute cream. No, it was so boring, though.
Was it?
It was the worst game I've ever seen. No, it was AC Milan. Sorry, I can't even remember it so long ago. And so crap.
Was that Shevchenko?
Shevchenko scored, yeah. And basically, it was so crap. And then it went into extra time, and me and my friend had to drive back to London, and I had work in the morning. And I sat in there extra time, and I was in the Champions League final, wishing for it to be over.
Well, you know that song called "Is That It"? Is it called that? Is that it?
No, I don't know that song.
Is that all there is? Is that all there is by Peggy Lee?
By who?
Peggy Lee. Is that all there is? It's basically about that.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, it's not about the Champions League final. No.
You know the song "Please Don't Go."
Yeah.
Please don't go. That was about Des Walker leaving Forest,
No, it wasn't.
apparently. Yes, it was. Please don't go. Don't go. Yeah, it's about Des Walker.
I think Is That All There Is was banned
Why was it banned?
because it's really bleak. I'm sure I heard it was banned.
Can you ban a song just for being bleak?
Oh, I'm sure I heard it was banned. The lyrics. I remember when I was a little girl, our house caught fire. I'll never forget the look on my father's face as he gathered me up in his arms and raced through the burning building out onto the pavement. And I stood there shivering in my pyjamas and watched the whole world go up in flames. And when it was all over, I said to myself, is that all there is to fire?
What's that got to do with leaving at the game early?
It's basically being at an event which is kind of, could be life-changing. You're just like, whatever.
I thought it was about leaving a game early, as I thought you were saying.
Yeah, so you're at the Champions, you're at the pinnacle of football, and you're like, I want to head home because I'm bored. So life is,
Yeah, pointless. Yeah, it's true, isn't it?
When I was 12 years old, my dad took me to the circus, the greatest show on earth. There were clowns and elephants and dancing bears, and a beautiful lady in pink tights flew high above our heads. And as I sat there watching, I had the feeling that something was missing. I don't know what, but when it was over, I said to myself, is that all there is to a circus? It's fucking great, isn't it?
That's really good. Who's that by?
Peggy Lee. Well, she sang it.
It's fucking brilliant. It's sort of, it's like an anthem to this show, really, isn't it? Like.
Yeah, I quite like people asking you on Twitter about the music in the Cockfields. I quite like that.
I ignore all those.
I know you ignore them all. Joe, it's a stunning playlist. Where can I get all the songs? I like you ignore them. You should say I had fuck all to do with it. You should actually say that. Instead of making out you've got something to do with it.
Well, I know. I made out I've had something to do with it.
Yeah, but by keeping quiet, it suggests you might have.
All right, I'm going to go on now and go, due to fucking David Kevin the Ump.
No, someone said to me and I went, oh, it's just, I gave the truth immediately.
God, I didn't give it a second bloody thought. You
absolutely did, because I know how your brain works.
No, you really do think you know how my brain works, but you don't. It annoys me. You go, I'm pretty much hardwired to how you think.
You did. Why did you ignore it? Because
I didn't have the answer.
Well, why didn't you say?
I'm trying to find it. Hell. So unbelievable. How do I fucking find... What's the playlist? Oh, God. This is so boring.
What, you put in the playlist? You got a playlist?
No. I'm saying someone said, what's the play? I'm looking for that bloody tweet so I can go, due to David having the hump.
I just knew it. You'd had a load.
You have not nailed this. You think you have.
You should have said, oh, well, I can put you in the direction of...
What can I put them in the fucking direction of? That's what I want to know. What pissing direction?
Me and Simon.
Right, I'm going to do it. Fucking hell, fine.
You don't have to do it.
No, I am, because it's obviously wound you up. I didn't give it any bloody
it just made me laugh.
It didn't. It got you cross is what it did.
Well, you might have been cross.
No, don't spin it on me having the hump.
No, I noticed loads of people asked you and you didn't reply. I thought, come on, mate.
Well, this is wank. Absolute wank.
Where's our guest?
The good time for him to come on. Now I've got the hump. I can read you like a book. No,
I thought you said you didn't have the hump.
No, I've got the hump because you go, I can read you like a book. No, you can't.
Yeah, I can. Most pages.
Most pages. Fucking hell. I'm sat here trying to find a pissing tweet just so I can go, David did the music.
No, Simon. Send it Simon's way.
No, you wanted pretty much I did it. Oh, fucking hell. I'm sat here just scrolling down this shit.
Well, absolutely. We've got 15 minutes to go.
I've really got to find this fucking tweet.
No, you haven't.
I have now, because obviously we can't move on until you've had the credit you so rightly deserve.
Oh, that's a bit harsh.
No, you do deserve it. I just think, fucking hell. Stop twisting everything, you knob.
That's a bit harsh as well.
Stop saying.
I just said, why haven't you replied?
Well, I didn't give it any thought. And
Why hadn't you given it any thought?
Well, because it's just fuck off. It's just I can't be bothered with you going.
I'm just asking a question. Why you hadn't given any thought when you're
what's annoying me is you think you've sorted how I reacted in that moment.
Why didn't you give it any thought?
Because I don't know. Why haven't you given
you can't,
road signs any fucking thought?
Well, I do. I turn left and I stop.
Oh, fucking hell. I didn't have the art. Oh, this is fucking turd. I don't want this guest to come on now because I'm annoyed.
Why? Who is it then? Is it Benedict Cumberbatch?
Benedict.
Yeah, Benedict. On your way, mate.
Hi, Benedict. I'm so sorry. I just had a falling out about a playlist.
I don't think he's turning up anyway.
No. I'm playing. Wish I hadn't.
Bloody hell. Touched a nerve again.
No, what you touch the nerve is when you go, I can read you like a book.
Why did that touch a nerve?
Because you got it wrong and you were going.
All right, then I can't read you like a book. Sorry. I take it back. I thought I could. I apologise. I thought I could read you like a book.
Oh no, don't do this now, because whatever you do, you're making yourself out to sound like the morally high ground.
I'm sorry. Listen, I thought
Stop
I could.
Stop taking the moral high ground. It's annoying me.
I thought
I'm sorry I did that. And you know that's painting you out to be the calm one or whatever.
Listen, I'm sorry. I thought I could read you out, and then I think about it now.
Stop doing this. It's just another ploy to annoy me. I know it is.
It's not. No, I'm generally going, hey, come on. I can't read you like a book. There's more layers to you than what meets the eye.
So why did you say there's more layers to you? Because you know that will work.
Well, as in there's obviously more to you, and I'm like, oh, Joe, I understand, Joe. Oh, yeah. Of course you do, David. No, you don't, actually. There's more to Joe than meets the eye. Oh, it said Gamble. Ed,
hi, Ed.
We're having an argument, Ed.
We're having a right old Barney. You've come at a terrible time. Sorry.
What's happened?
Yeah, what's happened? Very good.
Well,
question.
I thought I could read Joe like a book, and he's saying, no, you can't.
So, right. Sorry, Ed. You've come in as Daddy and Daddy are arguing.
Look, you guys do what you need to. You thrash it out.
Thanks, mate. I'll be very quick. But Dave, there was a tweet about the Cockfields that said, how do I get hold of the playlist? Which I just didn't reply to. And David said, and I had nothing to do with the music. David did all the music with Simon, the director. And David went, why didn't you reply? I hate the fact you've gone quiet. It annoys me that.
No, I just want to hear what you got to say. Because it's fucking unravelling, boy.
Anyway, how are you, Ed?
Hey, look, I'm fine. I want to see this thrash out. I want to hear what happened.
So David said, why didn't you reply?
No, he doesn't really want to see it.
No, he doesn't. Right, I'm going to take because I've got my backup now.
I don't want to waste Ed.
Anyway, yeah. Hi, Ed.
Hello.
We'll do this afterwards. After Ed's left. Ed's got to go at 15:15, so we've wasted 4 minutes of his time already. How are you, mate?
I'm all good. Yeah, this is, I think,
thanks for coming on this.
The earliest I've ever done a podcast, I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
We're late. We're actually quite late today.
Yeah, we. Yeah, why do we do this at this time?
Well, that was going to be my first question.
Oh, because it always starts with David saying, I'm really tired.
Right.
Which is probably the first clue that we should do this at midday. But yeah, David, I'd like to point out David had the idea of doing a regular morning, a daily morning podcast.
I basically thought I wanted to do like a breakfast show like Chris Moyles.
Yeah, it's
and
good.
It's not like Chris Moyles.
No, it's just, there's a lot of God, I'm really tired.
I want Ed to talk. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what I've been on Chris Moyles' show a couple of times. That's what he
Have
does.
you?
He just goes, I just want you to talk, and then he goes really quiet and he looks at you.
Fucking hell.
Have you met Chris Moyles?
I've met Chris Moyles a couple of times, yeah, because I do a show on Radio X with Matthew Crosby on a Sunday.
Yeah.
So now and
Chris
again.
Moyles on the same channel?
Yeah, he's on Radio X now. So now and again, if I have to promote something, they're very nice and let me go on his show on
nice.
during the week. Yeah, and he here's something about Chris Moyles. He you don't see him before you go on the show. You have to wait round the corner while they're on air, and then someone waves at you, and you walk into the studio while they're on air.
What?
Oh.
So you don't get to go and sit in while there's a song on and say hello. The first time you say hello, you're on air. It's quite nerve wracking.
And
It's a bit like this, really. I just had to sort of join the Zoom. And, so it is more like Chris Moyles than you think. Yeah.
Did you sit opposite him going, God, he knows his stuff, this guy?
He really does know his stuff.
Does he?
They let him do whatever. He does like 25-minute long links. We have to do 2 minutes, and then our producer just plays a song, even if we're halfway
Is
through a
that how
sentence.
it works? You have a definite slot. You have to, before you go in, they go, there's like 2 minutes there, 3 minutes there. 1
Yeah,
minute.
pretty much. Well, our producer basically
God,
panics.
that sounds terrifying.
Panics if we're saying something too ridiculous, and then just puts the Arctic Monkeys on.
Yeah.
Does he cut you off just with the song?
Oh yeah, regularly cuts us off. That's his day off. Sunday morning's his day off, so he's just like, yeah, sod it, and just cuts us off.
God,
Ed, sorry, go on, Joe.
No, I just had the thought of knowing that I had to feel like 2 minutes would freeze me up, I think.
Ed, I really want to know what it's like to have probably the biggest podcast.
Well, that's
in the
why we got
country.
you on,
I genuinely,
Yeah.
we look up at you two and go, what's that like?
Yeah, I've just got right. Little backstory. Ed. Every day we check where we are in the charts, which I'm currently doing at the moment.
Yeah, I want to.
43rd, and we cannot get out the 40s. It's driving us up the fucking wall. And you're third again. It's mind blowing.
43rd's pretty good, man. But like,
it's not. It's not. Third,
can I check? Can I check what? So you're looking? Is it Apple charts you're looking?
Yeah, big time. Yeah.
That's where we. Yeah,
And all out of all podcasts, have you?
No, we're just comedy.
No,
See, this gets on my nerves when people start putting up screen grabs of charts, and I go, I know you've specifically picked the comedy or arts chart.
Well, if we do all categories, there's no point. We're not even in it. I don't think. You're fifth. You're fifth in all. Let's have a look where we are in all. So this has been going on. So we talk about you, Wolf and Owl, and Shag Married Annoyed.
I just want to know how lovely it must feel.
Yeah, what's it like? And I've got a question. When you hit upon this success, was it an accident or did you plan it?
It was an accident, I guess.
He wants to know.
I do. I've sort of put a comedy spin on it, but it's killing me.
It was an accident, I suppose. We just got together to do something we thought would be a fun idea, and it seemed to click with people. So no, we didn't sit down and go, we want to be third in the comedy charts and fifth in the overall charts.
We did. we went for the quantity over quality approach.
But I spend most of my time annoyed that we're not first. So
Well, I was thinking that when you're up in the top five, you're sort of looking around. You got your Rob, obviously you and. I mean, we're all over this.
Yeah, fucking hell. To be honest with you, I know the chart position before I come on with David, and sometimes I pretend I don't because I've looked at it the first thing I've got up and done. David's gone, we're 38, and I've gone, oh, and I've known for like 2 hours.
No, I spend a lot of time checking it, maybe, and looking to see if occasionally we're first, which is good, but then
I know.
And the episodes normally go to number one, which is great. But then the day after they go to number one, the Ramseys are just around the corner with theirs.
You've had an so we don't even look at episodes. We've got no chance on the episode charts. No, fucking hell.
And when you play a live gig, you're obviously playing to what's that like? Are they just all on board?
I mean, we've only done 2, but it was very nice, and that was just after all the lockdowns were lifted and we could fit everyone into a big room, and it was great.
Did you think this is a piece of piss? and this is a huge cash cow.
Yeah, that's exactly. I said that when I went on. I went, this is a piece of piss and a huge cash cow. Welcome to Off Menu Live.
You're in. I can do what I want.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
This is a home crowd. I'm going to cruise.
It must be though, because they get all the
This
in
is what we're
jokes.
hoping for.
Oh fucking hell! It must be incredible.
They do get the in jokes. We did push it slightly too far. We did a thing for the live shows where I did a character that I'd done once on an episode that I don't think many people had listened to, and I did a whole set.
The fellowship was a bit more hard.
Yeah, exactly. It was specifically I'd done this character in the intro to an episode with Josh Groban, and he was because we were in New York. It was a New York comedian. He only did jokes about coffee. So I went on and did a 10-minute set, and then James did a medley of songs from the podcast. One of which was a song he'd sung on an advert a year ago, and that advert is no longer on the podcast because they're like dynamic ads, so they get switched out. So that was silence as well. No one had no idea what was going on there, but they were still on board. That was the thing.
You can imagine just like
Yeah.
That's what we've imagined. We've imagined everyone bobbing along to your live show, having the time of their life, and us going, do you reckon we could do, what sort of venue could we do? I reckon we'd start off at 150 seaters. I reckon we'd sell those out in specific towns.
oh, God.
Did it? Because I've overanalyzed this. Because you
mate.
Do you? Because you've got the combination of both having like good profiles plus the food angle as kind of that. Do you reckon the food angle's the thing? Because I spoke to someone at the weekend, and we were talking about podcasts, and he mentioned yours straight away because he said, I listen to food. He's a foodie. I didn't realise this, and he listens to lots of food ones, and yours in that. And I was like, oh right, yes. So you've got the food audience as well as the comedy audience. And I don't think there's a breakfast audience. So
shit breakfast show.
Yeah,
that's good.
I think the food angle helps definitely. I think we get a lot of food people who won't necessarily come to us because of the comedy. I think a lot of mums and sort of posh food people. But we get all sorts of people. Really, it's great.
And you've had some big old guests.
Yeah.
Is that quite intimidating? Some of those guests you've had.
No, I mean it's not intimidating because I'm doing it with James. If it was just one of us interviewing them, it might be intimidating. But also James doesn't give a shit, and he's a really weird bloke. So it's sort of.
How do you not give a shit? How do you become that person?
I was nervous with you coming on, Ed, and I've known you for
when I saw his head, I was
years.
like, oh fucking hell.
How do I look? God, my hair's fucking terrible.
I think the only time I've been nervous was Corey Taylor, who's the lead singer of Slipknot.
Oh right.
Because I love them, and Ainsley Harriott. But then, pretty chill after that.
What? How did you get Ed Sheeran? And is he up for doing other podcasts? Do you think?
I think that came through a PR request
from you or them.
I think from them. Well, I think
fucking hell, they came to you. Wow.
I think our producer is like fairly in with people now.
Wow.
But I didn't ask him. Yeah, we've got a producer as well. We'll get to that. That's important as well. We didn't ask him whether he was up for other podcasts, breakfast-based or otherwise. But
okay, no, fine. Yeah, I suppose the old chart things are important to you as well. Then, obviously, if you don't want us crawling up behind you with a big Ed Sheeran hit, a temporary shoot up the chart and then back down to the 40s. So what's it like having a producer? What do they do?
That's Ben, isn't it? Your producer?
Yeah, Ben. We call him the Great Benito. Yeah, he's great. I mean, he sorts everything out, literally everything. So
you start guests,
times, like he's got a studio now. He edits it all. He tells us where to be when, and we just go and do it. And he sorts all the other stuff out, and all the admin.
Because we've got a weatherman, which we have on a Tuesday, and we completely forgot to link him in yesterday.
So I suppose it's a similar thing.
Yeah. Yeah, fuck. I'm starting to put the pieces together.
Well, I've said to you, Joe, we need a producer. You never respond.
Yeah, I know. Same as the tweet about the playlist. Isn't it?
Yeah. We'll be chatting, and I go, oh, no, and then I'll say, I reckon we need a producer. And he'll never respond. Oh, we're just chatting. Oh, right. There's no text back.
Why don't you want a producer, Joe?
He can't. He doesn't want to put his hand in his pocket.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Fair
basically.
enough.
Do you have to pay it?
Yeah, we split everything with him.
Joe doesn't want to do that.
No. I'd rather.
I mean, that is the truth, isn't it?
Probably deep down, but I hide things in my own brain.
Well, not very well.
No, because you pick them and you put them forward. Make me think about them, and now I'm thinking about it. It
must be useful having a producer, though. You haven't got to think about it. It's just turn up.
Oh, it's so useful. We couldn't do it without him. We wouldn't still be doing it without him.
Yeah.
What would they do on ours? What would Ben do on ours then?
Guests.
Yeah. Yes, he'd probably sort it out. Probably move it to later in the day.
Edit.
Yeah.
Guests.
Let's get a producer then. Let's get a producer then.
I'm learning loads here. I really want to know before this. You've got to go, haven't you, Ed?
I've got to go in a bit, but I mean, I don't. I think what you want to know. I think no matter how long I'm here, I won't be able to tell you.
What does it feel like to be successful?
One of the big boys. What's it feel like to be one of the big?
Exactly. It must feel. I'd get up feeling fantastic.
Yeah.
It feels pretty good. Like it's release day today, so it's always fun when we release one.
Yeah.
How often do you do one?
It's we do 2 series a year. They're series of 20 episodes.
What are we on, David? About 95.
Yeah.
It's 96 we've done.
So do you cram all the interviews in like little groups, so you've got lots of time off?
Yeah, we just do them. We do them when we can. So we're normally quite far ahead. But I actually think we're very far ahead now. We're sort of going week to week a little bit. But
yeah, right.
Yeah, we're doing. So we're doing 2 today actually, and then we're doing 1 tomorrow.
Can you say who they are on our? So we get an exclusive. And...
Yes.
No, I don't think we deserve it.
No.
I genuinely don't think we deserve anything.
All right, I won't tell you.
Yeah, no. Tell us.
No, we got Kiri Pritchard McLean today, who we already recorded one with in lockdown, and it went technically wrong. So we've got to go and do that again.
She's very funny. Yeah.
She's great. Maisie Adam today as well, and Bisha K. Ali tomorrow. So we got loads.
Nice.
We got loads on the cards.
Yeah. Who have we got?
Who have we got? We've got our TV reviewer on who's in a wedding band.
Are you gonna make sure to plug him in today? Are you gonna make sure?
Yeah,
when is that?
That's on Friday. Yeah. Don't worry about that.
He's got his own gear and everything. He's fine.
Yeah.
He's got a studio. We've got a weatherman who we occasionally forget. Who else have we got? That's it. Okay, no, this is the best app. This is good. This is a good app for us. Then.
I think I was your first guest on another podcast, wasn't I, David? I remember coming sitting in your kitchen once. It was you.
What?
You and Marek. I did a podcast with you and Marek years and years ago. You said it was the first episode of something you were recording. I don't think it was ever released.
Fuck me. What was the angle?
I can't.
I remember that sat in. Yeah, I remember with Marek. What the fuck was the angle? Was I doing Gittins?
Yeah, you were Gittins. Yeah.
Fuck me. Well, I remember doing you and Ian.
Yes, yeah.
That was the only episode you never released.
We released that. Oh, the live one. I mean, it was.
Oh, the live.
I don't think we were ever going to release that, but fucking hell, that was funny. That was absolutely amazing. You doing Gittins and doing the robot. It was absolutely haunting in there.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah, sort of half the audience at least didn't think it was great, I think.
So it sounded like you had a particularly small audience.
I think I remember Rupert saying, when's the episode come out? I don't know, it should be soon. And still out? No, it's not out yet. It's not coming out. It's not coming out, is it? No, it's not coming out.
Yeah.
Have you had any shocking interviews, Ed?
Yeah, but we put them out.
Yeah.
I asked you about someone, didn't I? And you said that one was quite strained.
Jeselnik.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was. I loved that one.
Was that awkward?
Yeah, I mean, if it got a lot of people were really angry about that one. It was really fun, but it was just an odd day. He didn't quite click into James's rhythms, but then also,
I've got to listen to that.
and also if things are strained, I tend to overspeak, and I'm just like, hey, I hope everyone's okay. Why is this not all right?
That's our relationship, isn't it, Joe?
Yeah, you shut down and I panic.
Yeah.
I think their first ever one, I started off and I went, oh, so we're doing a like a regular morning podcast now. And you just sat there looking at me and I was like, you going to say anything?
It's quite nerve-wracking, I find.
Well, yeah, it didn't bode well for. Yeah, we have a lot of pauses.
Yeah. Like that one.
There we go. There's one. There's one.
This one and that one. Count the pauses.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. So how long have we done? That's the other thing. That's the way to get out.
You do time checks, do you?
Absolutely. Like literally after 4 minutes. We really do. We really do.
There's another thing David does as well. Is if for example, we start to kind of maybe over-enjoy ourselves, David will go, no, I'm not having this. And he kind of pops the sort of goodwill.
See, we try to not do. If you want to know examples of things that we don't do, we try not to. We try not to pop the goodwill.
Really?
Okay. David. So
I imagine that's sort of James instinctively wants to, doesn't he?
Yeah, no, but in the right moment, you can't.
Yeah.
He's probably slightly more professional about the whole thing.
But the thing is, I find it interesting when you start popping. That's what I want to listen to.
Yeah.
Well,
I want
it
to
makes
listen
my
to the pop.
innards drop though.
Right. Okay, I won't pop. Fine.
Because I do remember, like, you're usually sort of spot on though. That's what hurts. Because I remember one time getting a little bit carried away with myself, sort of going, "Oh, this is a good little riff." And then David went, stop this. It was like a dagger in my side. I was like, oh, yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, it was spot on. But
so you just keep the goodwill going then, Ed,
We'll just keep on riffing. But does that make you feel a bit dirty to be?
Yeah, it does. It's not truthful to me.
Yeah.
I've got to go. I feel dirty. Put my hands up. If we have Benedict Cumberbatch on, I feel dirty, Benedict.
Yeah.
Stop talking.
who David guessed would be today's guest, unfortunately for you.
Yeah.
Is it Cumberbatch?
Cumberbatch.
Yeah. Have you had Cumberbatch on?
We've not had Cumberbatch on. We've had
don't
Martin
even know who
Freeman.
he is, to be honest.
We've had the Watson to his Sherlock on.
I heard the Martin Freeman one actually. Yeah.
He was great fun.
Yeah, he was.
No
wasn't
Cumberbatch as of yet.
he? No.
That'll happen, mate. You can get who you want. You can get anyone.
He'll do Robin,
like
Josh.
You can basically get anyone.
Well, we can.
Ben can send over the numbers and go, look at our numbers. And go, come on here. Promote. People will hear this.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah. Not really bothered.
It's all right.
Big hitter, mate.
Oh God.
If you were regularly in the 40s and 50s, would you keep doing it?
That's a really good question.
Yeah.
If you were.
Do you think that's pathetic?
No.
Obviously, he's in the comedy section.
No, not at all.
Yeah, in the comedy, not in all sections. In comedy,
It is.
when you release one, sometimes you go up to 38-ish. Would you go, this is worth doing?
Yeah, I think so. If we were enjoying doing it still, we can make good episodes and feel like you're putting out good content. It doesn't really matter where it is in the charts. And are you getting are you doing ads on this?
No, we're not. No, we're not recording ads. Is that what you mean?
Yeah,
We have had an email recently
Have we?
from Acast saying, let's talk about ads.
Oh yeah, so we could be in the next tier. I think we're worth chatting to on email.
Yes.
At the moment, but I don't think they're bothering to follow it up yet.
No.
I think you should think about doing some ads. That might make you worry about the
Oh no,
chart.
I think about it a lot, Ed. It's just the opportunity hasn't arisen.
But something you can't do with the old ads, with most companies, is you can't pop the goodwill.
No.
We did have to do it on.
I found it hard on Gossip Mongers doing that.
And that was It took longer than recording the fucking podcast.
You can't help but be sound a little bit sarcastic.
Yeah.
Yeah, we thought we'd found a way of doing it by doing these sort of. Oh, okay. So tell me more, David. And then we got feedback going, "Can you not do it like that?"
You
pretty clear
idiots.
you can't commit to it. Just commit to it. And we're like, yeah, no, okay. And then we'd have this conversation. Would be sort of like, look, it's just do it, and just do it properly, and just move on. And you just couldn't do it.
Ed, are you the anchor in the duo with Joe? Do you run the ads? Does he sort of do?
Yeah.
Oh, really, Ed?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, that's how we do it. Really, I tend to.
Yeah.
I'm the one who gets all the stuff that's in bold out that we have to say, and then James will do something wacky around it.
Do you ever want to do a switcheroo?
Yeah, now and again. Sometimes he takes the bold. He just does it. But most of the time, I like to make sure we've got it out there, and then he can, do his whimsical thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's a question: do you think guests help the reach of the podcast?
Do they tweets them?
Yes, definitely. Definitely with someone like Ed Sheeran.
Yeah, of course.
Did he tweet about it?
Yeah, he tweeted about it. He put it on his Instagram story.
Oh man.
35 million followers.
Yeah.
No. Oh, is Ed Sheeran HQ his account?
I think he's got. Two. Yeah, I think there's.
Because one of them is not. I don't think his actual one has got 17 million.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I think that one tweeted about us. Yeah.
God.
But yeah, so in those situations, the guest definitely helps the reach for sure.
Yeah.
And then in
Let's
some
go.
situations, our reach helps the guest.
Exactly.
The symbiotic
Exactly.
relationship.
Yeah.
How many Twitter followers have you got?
Yeah. I mean,
It's unprofessional.
this is fucking awful now. Now I feel panicky.
It's all about being honest, apparently, David. Fucking hell, you got 96,000. Fuck me. We've got 4.
Yeah, but you've got 600,000 followers on Twitter, but you won't tweet our podcast.
I know, because I'm
Why
embarrassed
don't you-
by it.
Right.
I am.
Why? What are you embarrassed
I
about?
do tweet about it.
Not a lot.
Fucking hell.
No, just wondering, why don't
Can't
you
have
tweet
two
it?
Barneys on one episode, surely.
Why don't you tweet it?
All right, I will. I will.
Right, I feel like we've solved. I feel like we've solved something.
13-year-old.
There.
Why don't you wash the dishes? Oh, I will.
Guys, I feel like I'm going to go now. Because I feel like I came in on an argument and now another one started, and it's probably my cue to leave.
Thank you so much, Ed.
Well,
Yeah,
thanks for
thanks,
having
Ed.
me. Lovely to speak to you, boys.
Yeah, no, thank you. Thank you.
You're going to turn off and be like, ugh. Disgusting.
And make sure you tag me when you release the episode. Tag me and I'll tweet about it. Okay?
Yeah.
Will you?
Yeah, of
I mean,
course.
what if it goes quiet Ed's end? That'll be horrible.
Oh, no, don't.
Just
now we're
block you.
putting pressure on him.
Yeah. Actually,
Thank you very
please-
much, Ed.
Thanks,
yeah,
guys.
Please tweet about it.
We'll do.
Have a lovely day.
Good luck. And
Yeah, cheers, Ed.
I'm going to check the charts every week to see where you're at now. With my new obsession.
You think we're joking about being stuck at around 45? We genuinely are.
If you get to like 38 one week, I'm going to screen grab. I'm
Yeah.
going to be so excited for
If
you.
we get in the 20s, mate, fucking hell, that's just it.
Yeah.
It'll be amazing.
Thank you, Ed, for
But,
coming
it's all
on.
about just enjoying doing it.
Yeah. Just for the love of the art. Cheers, guys.
Exactly.
Cheers, Ed.
Spot on. Cheers, Ed.
Bye.
Thanks, mate.
Bye. Oh, what a nice man.